Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need brake service and alignment check or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning and happy hump day, Rockaholics. Steve Migs, Yesterday, Danny and I think we just kind of decided we got to just lean on Sarah. She's going to be the official fashion consultant of our show.
I saw that Instagram post. You are one savage human being, I tell you. I'm glad I was in the room working on like the three of you as you're doing the fashion show.
It was kind of a little, mini runway is what we were doing.
Oh, was it?
We were strutting.
I also like how Taryn says that I decided to make her the fashion. No, I said that she's the most savage and she should criticize us on her outfits like she does every morning. Not that she's the fashionista.
Yes, savage, not savvy.
No, God.
Right. Yeah, fashionista. I don't know many fashionistas that just wear whatever's free.
Wow. And I think I just speak the truth. Thank you very much.
I mean,
Your truth.
There have been a lot of fashion reality TV shows and things of that nature. I think Sarah might be the next one in line for something like that.
Is that video on the Daily Migs Instagram page?
It sure is.
Okay, you have to check it out. Just look at Daily Migs to find it.
I finally stopped crying about it this morning.
Well, I mean, she wasn't wrong about your sweater thing. I don't even know what that was.
You know what? I'm over this conversation. We're going to inform our Rockaholics instead.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMV is brought to you by Palace Law. And oddly enough, today is National Insult Your Coworkers Fashion Day. It's crazy. No, it's not. It's also, Bring Flowers to Someone Day, which I think is total BS. Have we not brought enough flowers to people on Mother's Day?
We just did this.
I mean, what do you want from us, flower industry?
Give us a week, man.
And it's National Chocolate Chip Day, so I got to ask the all-important question. What's your cookie?
Oh, Snickerdoodle.
High five.
Every
That's
time.
a good one.
Every
Yeah,
time.
solid one. All right, Danny.
I'm going to go with just chocolate chip, warm, soft cookie.
That was going to be my follow-up. Do you like them just hard and crispy? Or do you
No.
like them soft and gooey?
I like them soft and gooey, sir.
Yes.
Sarah, what about you? You like it soft and gooey?
Oh, I love soft, gooey M&M cookies.
It's like the cousin of the chocolate chip.
If
a
I'm
step
not
above.
If I'm not doing Snickerdoodle, I'm going with the peanut butter cookie. Like the peanut butter actual chips.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm hungry, you guys.
Well, time to make a cookie run. Mariners, maybe you need to win. and get some more runs because that did not happen yesterday. Unfortunately, they lost to the Kansas City Royals. They beat them 4-2. Logan Gilbert actually looked really good. He had a good 6 shutout innings, just giving up 3 hits, but unfortunately it fell apart in the 7th as he gave up a 3-run home run. Up next, let's win the series. We can do that tonight as Brian Wu is on the mound against the Royals.
Let's go Mariners. Last night, all eyes were on Caitlin Clark, but she did struggle a bit in her WNBA debut. The Indiana Fever fell to the Connecticut Sun. The score was 92-71. Caitlin Clark, who is the 2-time National College Player of the Year, scored 20 points, but obviously a very bright future ahead. And I don't know what they were really expecting from her, but that's her first game in the big leagues.
We were expecting greatness. I burned my Caitlin Clark jersey last night. I was so frustrated. I'm done with her. I'm selling,
fun while it lasted.
I'm selling my tickets. I've given up on this woman. I know the expectations were just so high, and of course, Connecticut was just all over her.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you saw the picture of this. Obviously, a lot of people try and find any creative way to be able to drive in the carpool lane, including putting like dummies that are sitting next to them. One person got in trouble yesterday by the Washington State Patrol because they got pulled over with a medical dummy as their passenger. This thing looked like a drill sergeant. I don't know if you saw the dummy.
Yeah, totally.
It had like that old school cartoony looking drill sergeant face. They put a hat on it and some clothing as well to try and make it seem more lifelike. But troopers were not duped by this dummy. And he got I guess he got a ticket for a $186 fine. But they also said could be higher than that because using a dummy, that's an additional $200 penalty.
Dang.
Don't be a dummy. Stop using dummies.
Well, speaking of dummies, sometimes I watch Jeopardy and I feel like a dummy, but this new Jeopardy is something I could maybe be a little bit better at.
I'm all in for this
They're partnering with Amazon for a spin-off show, Pop Culture Jeopardy. And this series is going to focus more on entertainment topics over multiple generations and kind of maintain that format of the original show, but with all sorts of pop culture goodness. And I'm excited about it. They don't know who's going to host it yet.
Sarah.
Sarah could absolutely host it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I think I'll be good at this version. So long as they don't really focus on pop culture after like the 2010s. Because I don't even know who's like the popular celebrities, who's dating who. But if it's solely based on the 90s, I gotcha. 90s week, put me on.
Oh, yeah.
The Canucks lost 3-2. The series is now tied at 2 games apiece in the Stanley Cup playoffs against the Edmonton Oilers. However, I have to admit, I was rooting for the Oilers last night. I think a lot of T-Birds fans probably were rooting for the Oilers as well because former goalie, great for the Seattle Thunderbirds when he was playing in the juniors, Calvin Pickard, he finally got his first ever NHL playoff game at the age of, I think, 32, and he played great to help the Oilers win. I'm a little biased because back when he was playing with the T-Birds, I got to do a thing with him during a practice where I got to put on all my goalie gear and he gave me goalie tips.
Wow.
And helped me work on my goalie because I was doing one of those hockey games for the Seattle Thunderbirds where they raised money for the Ronald McDonald House back when they were doing that, and he could not be a nicer dude. He scored a bunch on me. He's actually a pretty good shooter, too. And I'm also a pretty bad goalie, so it worked out well for him.
Now, being that you are the resident hockey expert, it's true that these are the final 2 teams in the playoffs that are from Canada and that a Canadian team has not won the Stanley Cup in 30 years?
Forever.
I didn't know that statistic until last night.
So I think all of Canada is rooting for whoever comes out of this series. So, it's kind of bonkers when you think about. As far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 73 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the DMD, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, we were talking to Sarah about how she was trying to help her female friend hook up with a male dancer so that her boyfriend could watch.
What the hell?
We got a text from a rockaholic named Bob who once experienced this and wanted to share his experience of how awkward it actually was. So we're going to chat with Bob at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Yesterday, we were talking to Sarah about how she was trying to help out her friend by getting her to hook up with a dancer so that her boyfriend could watch it all go down.
So it was a dude that you saw dancing at Can.
Yes.
And you walked up to him, just handed him a note, and that said, for a good time, call.
Yes, and it was my friend's number.
And he never ended up calling or texting.
Not yet. There's still time.
So we ended up getting a text from Bob in Puyallup, who had a question for us, and we have Bob on the phone. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Well, I just wanted to know what all y'all's thoughts were about something like that, because I had that happen to me before, and it's just awkward as all hell.
Oh.
Would you guys be okay with somebody watching you bang their girlfriend or boyfriend?
I don't need to even ask my wife. I know the answer is no on her end. The answer is no on my end. I don't want to watch that as well.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a no in my relationship on either side of it.
So, but Bob, you said that you've done it and it was awkward.
Yeah, I'm in my mid-50s now, but this is when I was in my early 20s. I was in apprenticeship school, and there was this dude that I hung out with all the time, and we'd have drinks after school, and I went to his apartment, and yeah, just a gorgeous girlfriend. She was like 5'2", weighed like 5 pounds, it seemed.
That sounds unhealthy, actually, not gorgeous.
I just made a comment to him about how good looking she was, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you want to give her a try?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, I like to watch." And so I was like, "Oh, all right," thinking no big deal. Come to find out, the feeling that heat of another man's eyes on your back, it's not a big turn on.
Here's my question. So when he said, "Would you like to give her a try?" Did he already did he have an agreement with her where she was like, "Yeah, I'm totally down," or?
Oh yeah, it was something that they did, and the only rule they had was there was no kissing because they thought that was too personal.
That's intimate.
Well, they had certain standards. Because I only asked that because I would have feel like if I was at the place, I'm like, "Yeah, your girlfriend's hot, and you want to give her a try," and she's like, "No, I don't want to give it a try with this guy." Not every guy you bring home I want to hook up with.
She was all for it.
And so it was just, I have so many questions that I can't really ask on the radio, but so were you able to complete hanging out with her? Or was it just too much was it too much of like a weird situation? You're like, "Yeah, man, I'm just not, I can't do
10,
this.
15 minutes, and then it was, just kind of ran out of interest, so to speak.
Did you guys stay in touch after that?
Oh, yeah, we see each other every week at apprenticeship school.
Did this come up at like the next apprentice school? Like, "Hey, man, that was pretty awesome, huh?" And you're like, "Actually, it was kind of weird."
Yeah, I brought it up once, and he wanted to know if I wanted to come back over and do it again. And I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
How long did they stay together after that? Did you know? Like, did they get married? Are they happily married now?
I think I haven't seen him since then. So he dropped out of apprenticeship school about a year later, and I just lost track of him. But yeah, they were married. They said that's how they kept their marriage fresh.
In a weird way, it was kind of like a sex apprenticeship for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, at least it's an opportunity to find out what you're not into, Like, now you know.
I got about a C+.
I would definitely be incomplete.
So, Bob, question, what advice do you have for Sarah and her friends in this situation?
It sounds fun, but if they haven't done it before, man, jealousy is a very hard thing to get over, and you don't know you're jealous until you find out.
Yeah.
And man, there's been a lot of other times. That's not the only time that's happened to me, but there's been a lot of other things.
Bob, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Well, I got different results.
Hey, boom.
One of the other times, it was my 24th birthday, and there was 13 winning, me and my buddy.
13?
What?
Yeah. My girlfriend was a stripper. at the time, and she brought all of her girlfriends over, and they all wished me happy 24th birthday.
You gave him the old baker's dozen, huh?
Yep.
Sounds like a lot of work.
That was 31 years ago, and I still hang out with that girl.
Well, thank you, Bob. You've really opened our eyes and our hearts.
I mean, I'm glad I could help.
Take care, my friend. Always good talking to you.
All right, brother.
I kind of feel like I need a shower now. Oh, boy. Well, Migs, you want to test the rest of us on this show on how much we love music.
Yes, I do, and I'm very excited about this.
You say that it's easily the dumbest challenge ever. How so? We're going to find out after Twisted Sister.
The Daily Migs Show.
The guy responsible for There I Ruined It posted a dumb video of what different singers would sound like falling down the stairs.
Which, once I saw the title, I was like, I'm in for this. The dumber, the better. And he usually is the one that will take like some kind of random song and like change it up so it has a different singer. Or what does Johnny Cash sound like if he was singing like, a hip hop song? He's very talented.
For sure.
But this might be his dumbest endeavor.
And you have these songs.
I do. There's a handful of them.
You want to quiz us, test us, see how well we do.
Yeah, I want to see if you guys could pick out who it is falling down the stairs. Which musical artist? So you know what, Taryn, why don't we start with you?
Okay.
All right, so I want to see if you could. I think this one's an easy one, but I guess we'll find out once I play it for you.
Michael Jackson.
Boom, nailed it.
Boom. That is funny.
Isn't that so stupid? Are you guys now tracking with how stupid this is?
Yes.
All right, Danny, this one's on you. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Oh, David Lee Roth. Woo! It's great. He's grabbing like the vocal tracks.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You know what's funny is the only reason I know that, though, is because you play it all the time here on the show. I wouldn't have known it otherwise.
You mean this?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sarah, are you ready for yours?
I guess so.
This is so dumb.
I love this.
I love this. I can do this all day.
Oh, went down, I fell.
I know it.
I know it.
Come on, Sarah.
Is that Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
Went down, I fell.
Went down the stairs. All right, back to you, Taryn.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, was that Elvis?
You guys are crushing it.
I didn't get it till the end either.
That one was tough. I think that might have been the toughest one so far. All right, Danny.
Here we go.
Back to you.
Yep. Is that Beyonce?
No.
I think I got it.
Who do you think it is?
Is it Tina? Is it Christina Aguilera?
Wrong.
No.
Is it Mariah Carey?
Wrong. You want to hear it one more time, you guys?
Yeah, let's hear it again.
It's Whitney. It's Whitney Houston.
Bam, nailed it.
Oh.
All right, who are we on? Oh, we're on Sarah now.
Yep.
Okay. Sarah, you ready for this one?
Yes.
We're guessing which singers are falling down flights of stairs. The dumbest game of all time.
I think I know that one.
Can we hear it again?
Maybe not.
He's not alive.
He's not
Well, he
alive.
fell down the stairs and died.
Wow.
No, that would be very tasteless.
Boy.
Wow. Danny, who do you think it is?
Tom Petty.
Boom.
Oh, nice.
Free falling.
Free falling right
Yeah.
there. All right. We're back to Taryn. We got two more.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, is that James Hetfield?
Yeah, I was going to say, why are you looking confused? Yeah. One last one.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
You know what? Let's see who can just name. Oh, Danny, we'll go with you. Okay.
Okay.
Last chance. I don't know. Well, I don't know what. There's no one winning.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win some pretzels that are sitting over there.
All right. You get game used pretzels. Here we go.
Oh, I feel like I know that.
Oh, I got it.
One more time.
Okay.
Steven Tyler. Yeah.
Bam.
The demon of screaming down the stairs.
So it was just Whitney Houston was the tough one for all y'all.
Oh, that was great.
Isn't that so stupid?
Play that all day. How would you like to beat Steve? He's got a record of 122 wins, 30 losses and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 6:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Nerds. Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Get your head in the financial game with smart investing and budgeting tips straight from the nerds. NerdWallet's experts will set future you up for success with dependable, fact-based insights. No financial misinformation allowed. Learn how to save on your summer vacation, find your next credit card, or loan for a big purchase, and invest in your next index fund. Make smarter decisions in 2024. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
It's warming up, folks, and about time to turn on your AC unit and cross your fingers. Or you can give up that moment of truth and switch to an American Standard heat pump system like I did. My place is on Comfort Autopilot thanks to American Standard. Energy efficient and reliable, my heat pump keeps things cool like the Arctic in the summer. And with energy incentives, I was able to save. Ready for the future of comfort? Learn more at AmericanStandardAir.com/electrification.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Chris from Seattle is. Chris, are you there?
I sure am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Chris has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Which fast food chain has the famous slogan, Eat Fresh?
Subway.
Correct. Who is the lead singer of the Rolling Stones?
Mick Jagger.
Yes. What long-running game show is getting a pulp culture spinoff on Amazon Prime Video?
Pass.
Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, but what is the second smallest?
Pluto?
No.
Uranus?
No.
Pass.
What is the longest above-water mountain range?
Of course I know this one. Pass.
Little Honda and I Get Around are songs off what Beach Boys album?
I know these two. Gosh, pass.
What is 25% of 500? It's okay.
25% of 500?
Yes.
350?
No.
No, I'm sorry. Can I use a calculator?
Of course. If there's time.
Yeah, this isn't going well.
I do like how you apologize to her every single time, though.
Yeah.
It's polite.
And I said it's okay. It's okay. You didn't.
I'm a jerk, but I like to be polite.
Same here. Well, you dropped a deuce, so.
And to be honest, I don't know that Migs is going to do much better. This is tough.
Are they tough?
I was struggling through
Really?
this. Oh, yeah.
Would you have gotten more than 2?
Maybe.
Okay, so you would have done a little better.
Yeah.
You know, I like that Chris is honest about how he does, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if Steve doesn't do what he did, then, you can be mad at him, Sarah.
I better do what I did.
No, what the Chris did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, are you
Pressure's
ready?
on. I don't know now.
Yes.
Which fast food chain has the famous slogan, Eat Fresh?
Chipotle.
No.
What the hell is it? Subway.
There we go.
I still got to get that pretzel.
Who is the lead singer of the Rolling Stones? You do.
Oh, Mick Jagger.
You know it. What long-running game show is getting a pop culture spinoff on Amazon Prime Video?
Jeopardy, baby.
Yeah. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, but what is the second smallest?
That would be Uranus, Sarah.
Sure wouldn't be.
Oh.
Have you seen it? Hey.
Oh, yeah. It didn't work, huh? Let's go with Mars.
Yes. What is the longest above water mountain range?
The Adirondacks.
No.
The Cascades?
No.
The Rockies?
No.
I don't even know what the question
Little
means.
Honda and I Get Around are songs off what Beach Boys album?
Oh, crap. It's not... Good Vibrations?
No.
Summertime? Fun Time?
No.
Mike Lovin' the Ladies?
No. What is 25% of 500?
150.
No. You were so close.
Was I?
Yeah, but you got 4 correct, which is double Chris's score.
Yeah.
4-2.
Big win.
Okay. Maybe these were a little tricky. Sorry, Chris.
They were tricky.
However, Steve did not do what Chris did, which was apologize after everyone he got wrong.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Sarah.
I'll never do that. I'm a winner, Danny. Winners don't apologize.
He sounded so sad.
He did.
At one point, I was like, it's okay, Chris. It's okay.
Which ones did he get right?
The first 2, Subway and Mick Jagger.
Okay.
Yes. He didn't know Jeopardy. He didn't know Mars. He did say Pluto, but that's not...
It's not tech. It's a dwarf planet now.
Yeah, not considered just a regular planet.
Why can't we just accept it as a planet?
I really miss the days that Pluto was a planet.
Why does Pluto have to be at the kids' table?
What is the longest above water mountain range?
Himalayas, maybe?
No.
Oh.
Andes.
Oh, okay.
And Little Honda and I Get Around are songs off of... You were close.
It's not Pet Sounds, is it?
No.
No.
All Summer Long.
All summer long.
That's what it's called. And 25% of 500. You said 150?
Is it 125?
125?
Yes.
I love that we all just panic when it's math, though.
Dude, like my brain just stops working. If I could take a deep breath and just kind of figure it out, it's not that hard.
Chris literally asked if he could use a calculator.
Did you let him?
I would have, yeah, but I don't think he had what he was panicked, okay? He didn't whip it out that fast.
Oh, hey.
Well,
boy.
You still won, Steve. Congratulations.
The roast of Tom Brady on Netflix was a massive success, and Tom Brady just shared that there was one thing that he regrets about the roast that makes him wish that he never did it. What is it? You're going to hear from Tom after AC/DC.
The Daily Migs Show.
Tom Brady was asked about the recent roast that he did for Netflix, and he has expressed some regret about some of the jokes and how they impacted his kids.
Oh, okay. So it's not him, it's more about the kids, and also probably the owner, Robert Kraft, because there was that whole moment where he was like, hey, cut that ass out.
So here is Tom on the podcast, The Pivot, talking about it.
I loved when the jokes were about me. I thought they were so fun. I didn't like the way that it affected my kids. So it's the hardest part about like the bittersweet aspect of when you do something that you think is one way and then all of a sudden you realize I wouldn't do that again because of the way that it affected actually the people that I care about the most in the world.
I mean, at least because I don't remember anyone making fun of his kids. Granted, I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to give up after about 2 hours of it. I was like, I can't keep watching this. Like, I have other things I'd rather watch. Like, I'm just never going to get to finish this, and that's okay. But so he was just worried. He felt like his kids were hearing the jokes about him, I guess.
I think so, because I didn't hear, I haven't finished listening. I've been listening on my commutes back and forth, but I have not gotten through it yet because it's so long. But I haven't heard anything yet that directly makes fun of them, just more about him as a dad.
What I heard, and I read, this is just from headlines that I've seen, but I've seen a lot of them saying the same thing. It's about jokes about his divorce from Giselle.
Gotcha.
And it's like they're making fun of him for that and like leaving the mom and whatever. So I feel like that's where it
But what did he expect? That was going to come up.
That's going to be like number one target.
Do you guys worry about that as your kids get older? The things that, like, I mean, we goof about a lot of stuff on the radio. And, like, I think about it now. I'm like, oh, man, right now, like, saying these things, Tatum has no idea what's being said or told. But, you know, when she gets to be a little bit older, there's going to be some probably embarrassing moments for her listening to her. She probably won't listen to her dad. She'll be like her mom, who just won't listen to me on the radio. It's better off that way.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely... You do everything in your power to protect your kids, but at the end of the day, there's going to be things that you're going to have to just kind of suck up and deal with.
You know what the craziest one about the whole roast was? The wife or the ex-fiance of Aaron Hernandez. So Aaron Hernandez, obviously, there were a lot of crazy jokes about him. If you don't know the story, he got convicted of murder. He used to play on the Patriots. He was a tight end. He got convicted of murder, went to jail, and then hung himself.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of vicious jokes about that. And especially, it was Julie Edelman. He had this joke.
Everyone always asks me how big Gronk's is. Now, don't get me wrong. It gets the job done. But there was this other Patriots tight end. Now, he was hung. Think about it.
Edelman was great. I mean, that was a vicious one. Even Tom Brady at one point said the bar for Patriots tight end was pretty low back then. Block, catch, don't murder.
Oh.
So now the wife or the fiance is just like, apparently she's not happy about the roast because she's trying to raise her kid in a world where these topics are just addressed so openly. Obviously, but in my head, I'm like, isn't the bigger issue that like the guy killed somebody? I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, they're joking about it. I get that's hard for you to have to deal with when you have his kid still being brought up. But I mean, the tougher conversation is your father killed somebody.
If you ever get a chance, watch the Aaron Hernandez documentary on Netflix. That is so good, and it gives so much insight to his life.
Really?
Oh yeah, and like he has like the brain thing from getting too many concussions,
like the CTE.
Yeah, it's insane. Like,
really,
what he went through.
Wow, I know he had he grew up in a tough world.
Yeah. I mean, obviously not excusing him for murder or anything, but just it gave a lot of insight to that whole situation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have to check that, and that's on Netflix.
I believe it's on Netflix.
Now, should I watch the roast of Tom Brady where they make fun of him first or after?
Yeah, of course you watch it first, so you get laughing.
Also, all the jokes in Gronk's direction were so amazing.
Oh, so good.
I mean, you got to walk away. If Gronk's got to walk away going, everybody thinks I'm a moron.
Yeah.
I mean, because he had that look on his face. He's like, oh, great. Another joke about me being a dummy. Here we go.
He was a great sport, all in all.
Yeah, he's like a guy you can hang out with.
For sure.
But yeah, he did. What is it about tight ends? I remember we even talked with Luke Wilson about that. They're just a unique group of people.
It's a different breed altogether.
I mean, yes, one murdered somebody. I'm not talking about that dude, but like otherwise, they just have like a quirky kind of vibe to them. All of them do.
They probably all would be fun to drink with.
And the better they are, the quirkier they are.
This is true. Well, this has to be the strangest delivery request of all time, as an Instacart driver had a prison on death row tried to get food delivered. You're going to hear from the driver at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
An Instacart driver in Georgia named, would you say it's Krishaley? Krishaley.
I was thinking it's Krishalea.
Krishalea.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
She's going viral after she claimed in a TikTok video that a food order she picked up was supposed to be delivered to a prison for a death row inmate so that he could have his last meal. What? Here's her sharing her TikTok story about this delivery.
This man from prison done ordered him a whole platter of wings, and them folks told me to turn it right back around because he cannot have this. Look at this. I just left the prison. They told me to turn it back around and donate it to somebody else. I ain't gonna lie, that man had me feeling some type of way because I'm thinking I'm finna this last meal before they execute him. When he done sat down and ordered a meal on Instacart, God may not come when you want it, but he right on time because get what me and my kids eating for dinner tonight. Some wings and some potato wedges.
Okay. First of all, Instacart needs to hire her to do some kind of commercial endorsement deal.
I love her.
Because I'm about to use Instacart just so I can out of support of this lady. Here's my can you order Instacart if you're on death row? Do you have a cell phone where you can order something online?
If you have, I think if you're up for your last meal, you can get anything you want, but I'm just shocked that they didn't have somebody going to drive and get it, that they were having it delivered.
Yeah, I thought that they handle the food and where to get it. I didn't know that. Here, go on Instacart and order something. I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this. Very strange. And chicken wings is your last meal?
Oh, honestly, probably for me, yes. I was thinking though that Instacart, because you can go online and order. You don't have to have a phone,
computer access,
and to have computer access. So if all he needs is a password, and then she just needs to put in where the location is.
Yeah, I have no idea what the security features are on a prison computer.
Not Instacart. I bet you it's blocked now.
It seems so strange. I do love that she tried to make the delivery, though.
Yes.
What would you order for your last meal?
Last meal? I think it's got to be bigger than just it'd probably be a lot of sushi.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I would I would make them have to rethink last meals from here on out because I would order so much sushi that they're going to go broke.
Oh yeah,
and I would want to eat until I explode.
That's how you want to go out.
Yeah, instead of you having to I'll save you the lethal injection. I'm just going to keep eating rolls until I physically just die.
Death by sushi.
Yes, give me all the sushi.
I'm sure delivery drivers out there have seen it all, you know?
Yes.
So we want to hear from the Instacart, Uber Eats, DoorDash drivers who listen to the show. Any delivery driver, actually. What is your crazy delivery story? What is your standout moment? Can you top this woman that attempted to deliver food to a prisoner on death row? 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Sublime.
The Daly Migs Show.
Calling all delivery drivers, maybe your Instacart, Uber Eats, DoorDash drivers, any sort of crazy delivery story, we want to hear from you. 206-803-ROCK. Ryan and Chehalis, you delivered some food. What was the tip you got?
It was technically 2 tips.
Oh, something that rhymes with tips.
Yeah, exactly. I was out in Graham, all the way down Meridian. It was 200-something street off of that. And this lady, I ordered, if I remember correctly, I think it was Applebee's or something like that. And I was a little bit early because, I kind of got a lead foot. And she answers the door in a towel, and she's like...
Oh, you got it? Okay, yeah. You couldn't say what you said, but so she just opened up the towel, and then there were boobies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I couldn't say that.
Dude, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not mad. How dare you say a word that everyone says that we just can't say on the radio? Wow, dear Penthouse, I never thought this would happen. Did anything else happen after that, or was it just here's a flashing? Be on your way, sir.
She said, "Thank you for the food. I got a good rating, and I moved on to the next one." And in the back of my mind, I'm always hoping, like, hey, maybe I'll get another tip.
I wonder how often she does that. If that's just her thing. Yeah. She's just free with her body, doesn't care. And she's like, I could save a lot of money. And if you're just a driver, what would you rather, $5 or some boobies?
I mean, it's not totally crazy, right?
I guess it depends on if rents do. You can't pay rent with boobies. Well, maybe some can.
Adam and Shelton, you have a kind of a similar story.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
What's going on, Adam?
So I used to deliver pizza down in Belfair, and Saturday night, and these guys called up. Sounded like they might have been a little bit drunk, and one of the young gals at the pizza place had answered the phone, and they asked her if they could get it, if they tipped $100 if they could get a topless delivery. And she kind of looked at me and then just, yeah, sure, not a problem. And I showed up at their door topless. So they were like, oh, man, this is horrible. And their ladies were all there. And they're like, you got hacked. You better pay the man.
That is amazing. Did they pay you?
They did.
That's awesome. I wasn't expecting to go that way.
No, not at all.
Someone texted in at 206-803-ROCK, delivered an Instacart, not Instacrap. I don't know why I said Instacart order to an attractive lady who insisted I come inside of her house and, well, touch certain things on her. And she raised up her sweater and boom, you know what, skis in my face, LOL.
Wow. I did not know this was a whole thing happening.
Then there's also people who like to tip with marijuana. One person said he was low on cash and couldn't tip me, so he offered me some weed. I said, no, I don't smoke. Then he said, I feel really bad. I want to give you something. So then he gave me an already opened package of Oreo cookies. I took it because I just wanted to leave and get out of that awkward conversation. I did eat them. Oreos rule. Another person said, when I was delivering, this was an actual message that they left for me. Go past the giant tree. Second floor above the garage. Be careful of robbers when you leave. Honk so I know you got out safely.
Okay, what town do you think that was in?
Ooh, I'm going to go with Federal Way.
Okay.
What do you think?
I was going to say Scarysville. Oh, I'm sorry, Marysville. 206-803-ROCK. What is your crazy delivery story, Rockaholics?
Another person delivered to a woman's house. She was wearing just a night. What is going on with all these penthouse forums? Wearing just a nightie. It was my old high school buddy's mom. I always thought she was hot, and she's still hot. I don't know if anything happened after that, but that's pretty impressive.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Do you order food for delivery very often?
Not since we moved, because for a while our house was it was like a new development, so it didn't show up on GPS, and I just didn't want to deal with the headache of them calling and saying, can't find your house, I'm stuck in wherever, and then I have to walk them through it. So I'm like, I could just go pick up the food.
Yeah.
Plus, when you have a crazy toddler, sometimes leaving the house to go pick up the food is like a chance to have a little bit of an escape.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm gonna give her. I'll be like, you know what, babe? I'll go get our food. I got it. But it always backfires because then Taylor will be like, Daddy, I want to go with you. I'm like, you're the reason why I'm trying to go.
Well, where we live, there's not a ton of delivery options out where I live, but I'm going to ask Brad, like, hey, next time we order a pizza, you cool if I skip the tip and
just show the
goods instead?
Wow. Yeah, I'm sure Brad would be okay with that. I don't know Brad all that well. I kind of know him, but not super well.
I feel like he's not going to be.
I'm willing to say he's going to give a hard pass on that one.
What did he say the last time you asked him something? I'm not a biggest fan of that.
Yes. Gee, how about this person texted and said, I had to once deliver a Plan B while doing DoorDash.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that? Because I thought you have to show ID to get Plan B?
I mean, but at that point, if you just order it off of, because you can order things from the grocery store, right? And at that point, if the Instacart driver doesn't say they're an Instacart driver and they just show their ID.
That's true. They'd be like, this guy constantly is having something. Sir, you need to start buying condoms.
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
And the best text of the day. After hearing these stories, I'm quitting my job and driving for Instacart.
Right? Rockaholics, how would you like to beat Steve? He's got a record of 122 wins, 30 losses, and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
With an American Standard heat pump system, the future of heating and cooling your home is already here. Bringing constant comfort to your home, American Standard heat pumps are energy efficient, reliable, and ready for tomorrow today. Plus, making the upgrade from your traditional furnace or AC unit is easier than ever before with home energy offers, rebates, and tax credits. Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification. American Standard, built to a higher standard.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. Like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Nerds. Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Ready to expand your financial game? NerdWallet can coach you on smart strategies like choosing investments, finding your next credit card, and setting a budget that works for you. Score major points towards your summer vacation by learning expert tips for choosing a high-yield savings account and how to build wealth by investing in index funds. Slide into summer with smarter decisions in 2024. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app. Future you will thank you.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Jack from Seattle is. Jack, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Jack has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is the fastest land animal?
Cheetah.
Correct. What is the deepest lake in Washington?
Lake Washington.
No.
Lake Union.
No.
Pass.
What band had the songs Pain and Animal I Have Become?
Pass.
Steve Carell said, I will be watching, but I will not be showing up in regards to the spinoff of what sitcom?
The Office.
Yes. What is the only team in the NFL to neither host nor play in the Super Bowl?
Seattle Seahawks.
No.
The Royals.
No.
Baseball. Pass.
What Canadian actor sold aviation gin for over $6 million in 2020?
Maybe an actor. Keanu Reeves.
No.
Pass.
What natural wonder is commonly referred to as the lungs of the world? What was that?
Oh, it's the last one. That's it, Jim Brewer.
No.
Okay, so can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
What natural wonder is commonly referred to as the lungs of the world?
Natural wonder? The lungs of the world. I don't know.
I don't think you're going to know, Jack. Well, you dropped a deuce.
No.
What is with today, man?
I don't know. Are these questions very hard? Is it
There
my
were some
fault?
tough ones in there. I was hoping for a Jack attack. But I don't know if we're going to get that
Jack
today.
attack. You know, I think Steve is going to do better, but maybe not by much.
Yeah. What'd you get earlier? 4?
Yeah. I think it's going to be similar. Steve, are you ready?
Yes! Oh my goodness! Yes! Yes!
Wow.
I'm ready, I think.
What is the fastest land animal?
Cheetah.
Correct. What is the deepest lake in Washington?
Lake Washington?
No.
Lake Taps?
No.
Great American Lake?
No. What band had the songs Pain and Animal I Have Become?
Oh, 3 Days Grace.
Yes. Steve Carell said, I will be watching, but I will not be showing up in regards to the spinoff of what show?
The Office.
Correct. What is the only team in the NFL to neither host nor play in the Super Bowl?
Host nor play in the Super. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
I'll pass. I don't want to waste my time.
What Canadian actor sold aviation gin for over $6 million in 2020?
What Canadian actor? Ryan Reynolds?
Correct. What natural wonder is commonly referred to as the lungs of the world?
Jenna Jameson.
No.
The lungs of the world? The Eiffel Tower.
No.
I don't know. Grand Canyon.
No. Wow. We predicted it, Steve, because you got 4 correct, which is double Jack's score, 4-2.
Let's go! Big win!
Sorry, Jack.
Oh, that was rough.
I'm the best! I'm the best!
You're playing this?
Yes.
It's so funny, these victory songs he plays after a 4.
4.
But you know, a win is a win,
Thank
whether it's
you.
by a foot or a mile.
In 10 years, when we look back on this season of Beat Migs, no one's going to question what I won by. They're just going to see that I was a dominant force.
I was like how Taryn almost was talking trash, but then decided her niceness was going to come back. She don't let it go the full way.
One of these times, we're going to get the dark side of Taryn Daly.
The deepest lake in Washington?
Chelan.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Oh,
Come on, people.
that should have been one I guessed.
And the only team in the NFL to neither host nor play in the Super Bowl?
Not a clue.
The Cleveland Browns.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And the lungs of the world.
Is that the rainforest, the Amazon?
Yes.
rainforest?
The Amazon forest. Good job. Wow, Taryn, you would have killed it.
Well,
I do like this text. Apparently, you guys have never invited Steve to Lake Chelan. Yeah, what the hell, guys? I've been to
you never
Chelan
been?
once.
Okay.
Once.
I love it.
It's so great.
Where is it?
It's like going like on the way to the gorge.
Ish. I mean, so you go.
That's the best
you
I can
basically
describe. Going to Eastern
You
Washington.
go to Leavenworth, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great
Never
wine
been.
tasting.
Don't ask me for directions.
They do have great wine tasting.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Is that where like Crescent Bar is?
Crescent Bar is
And all like the younger,
not-
hotter people hang out?
Crescent Bar is outside
Like
of like
Taryn and I?
Quincy. Yeah.
No, I think you guys are a little too old for that. What?
We're old.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
that.
over 40, both of you.
No,
I mean,
but neither of us are 40.
Ish.
You know, 30s are the new 20s.
And we look like we just turned 21.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we drink like it too.
Also true.
Right?
Well, one part of that might be true.
We need validation here. Anyone?
Tonight, for the first time since starting the Daily Migs show, I am intentionally having a super late night. And I am certain
At your age?
many other rockaholics are going to be doing the same thing. For what reason? We're going to tell you after the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The Daily Migs Show.
Tonight is the Rolling Stones concert, the Hackney Diamonds Tour.
Is that what it's called?
Hackney Diamonds
What the hell does that even mean? Is that the name of the record?
This is the new album.
Okay.
Which I've heard a couple songs off the new album, and I don't dislike it.
I'll be honest, I have Apple Music, and every once in a while they put together like the new rock music playlist, and it sounds weird saying a Rolling Stone song is on the new rock music playlist that they have from time to time, but the song was pretty damn good. I was like, who is this? And it was the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, you got to hear this one.
See, this is one that, like, if you leave Start Me Up off the set list, I would be very disappointed.
There's not a chance in hell they're not going to play this. In fact, I'm looking at the set list from the last couple shows.
It's definitely happening?
They start with Start Me Up.
Yes!
I mean, it makes sense. Start Me Up.
Gotta hear Satisfaction. Probably Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yep. All of those are going to be played.
But I'm a little panicked because I've not yet done a weeknight concert and then get up at 3 in the morning and hang out with you people.
It's a beating, especially. I honestly have now a rule. I have to love the band, and it has to be. Pearl Jam, a good example. I'm dreading the idea of going to see them on a Tuesday night, but I'll definitely have no problem seeing them on a Thursday night.
Yeah,
but
because you can limp through Friday, okay?
But knowing, I mean, that's my ultimate band, so I have a feeling I'm going to try and make it to both.
Wow. Have you ever done that before? 2 shows in the same
Yeah, but I mean, that was forever ago. Not since I've had a kid.
When you were young and vivacious?
Well, or just without a kid where I could go home and take a nap for the rest of the day. Like, that used to be my thing. I'd be like, oh, that's fine. I'll just take a nap once I get home. I get home around noon. I'll sleep till my wife gets home from work. Well, those days are gone. I come home and it's like, Daddy, play. And it doesn't matter how tired I am.
Did you do it when you lived in Puyallup, too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I'd have no problem. Like, stay. It was not even concerts, but like playing beer league hockey. Sure. Sometimes I'd be getting home at like midnight. And my whole mindset was, well, I take a nap when I get home the next day, and it was, and that was the weird way I was able to get by.
Just balance a little bit. Well, and I told you my husband's alarm clock also goes off at 3 a.m, and I told you that we were trying to figure out how we could each get naps in today. And what did you say?
It's not going to happen. It's famous last words. Anytime you say you're trying to get a nap, especially if you have a kid, it's not going to happen.
Even without a kid, it's a lot of times like
you're right.
Every single emo night, I'm like, I need to take a nap because I'm going to be up till 3 a.m, and I just get in my mind, and then I can't fall asleep.
Or something comes up.
Or I'm just laying there contemplating life, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get up.
Dude, that happened it was a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. I remember I was supposed to like wrestle at SOS Pro Wrestling on a Friday night. So I'm like, I get home, I'm like, got nothing going on. Wife's over at the in-laws with Tatum, napping this afternoon away. I cannot wait. I was just about to put my head down on the pillow, and my wife texts me and goes, I think Tatum's recital is the same week that we scheduled our vacation. I was like, why did I look at my phone? Because now all of a sudden my heart started racing, and sure as it was the same week. So now I spent that entire time I was going to take a nap rescheduling our vacation. I was so pissed.
If anyone tries to sabotage my nap today, there will be hell to pay.
Let's do it.
In.
Did you know that the Rolling Stones, I just was looking at the set list. I don't know if they've ever done this before, but it was the first time they did it on the tour. They cover Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone.
I did see that.
And here's actually audio from the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The last show was a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah. Look at Mick. He's just jumping around like a little kid.
Motion gives the body lotion. That's what they say.
Right.
Keep moving, even when you're old.
I mean, honestly, you could just take a nap during the show, Taryn, with that kind of music going.
I have a feeling I would.
Oh, my gosh.
What's the one song you absolutely want to hear tonight?
That's tough. I mean, Sympathy for the Devil has always been, like, from my childhood, one of my favorites.
Yeah, this might be my favorite Rolling Stone song.
I remember listening to this as a kid and just thinking, like, I just loved this song. And it's a long one.
It is. It's like a 6-7 minute.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Song, right? That's a great song. I think for me it would be Painted Black.
Painted
I
Black
think
is
that's such a great song.
And you're a drummer. The drums in this always knock my socks off.
Who's playing drums with them?
I don't remember the person's name.
I don't know if it was Zach Starkey, Ringo Starr's kid. It seems like he always joins up with bands that drummers, when they die, he just takes over.
Jeez.
that sounds like the plot to a really bad movie.
That's how he's typecast.
The serial killer drummer. He's friends with all these bands. And he just takes out all their drummers so he gets gigs. That was very morbid. I'm sorry.
Sure was.
Well, have fun.
I will. I'll be very tired tomorrow. Bear with me.
How do we ruin her afternoon today?
No.
And have her miss out on her nap? That's the question.
Just text her right around 12 o'clock. Taryn, we need to talk, but I'll let you take your nap first.
We have a very important conversation to have.
There is a vegan bakery on Long Island that is currently under investigation for allegedly reselling donuts purchased as Dunkin'. People on social media have been losing their minds about this for the past month, so we will go straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daily Migs Show. Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
There is a vegan bakery on Long Island under investigation for allegedly reselling donuts that were purchased at Dunkin'.
Oh, this should go well.
This happened about a month ago, but recent social media posts have surfaced about this kerfuffle. Some were very angry about this happening, so of course we have to go straight to the comments.
Yes, we came across a few social media posts and some other stuff as well online about this story and sent them to our buddy, our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, so that he could pull some of his favorite comments and reenact them in whatever voice he wants to just point out just how crazy people get on social media, especially when you use the term vegan. It's very polarizing, as I know all too well. Some people just want to tell you what they think, even though I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Either way, do whatever you want. But on the flip side, there are also some vegans that do want to tell you everything what to do. So I can understand some vegans have kind of earned the backlash.
Sure.
But this one starts off with a little, how do I say it? I guess a statement from Jason before he even goes into it, which I think is just great. He says, I needed to get something off my chest first. So we're going to go straight to the comments with Jason, our production director.
Let me just say, as I recreate this, I am a Dunkin' Donuts apologist. Coffee, donuts, the whole works. That's what you get for growing up in the Midwest. Anyway, here we go. If you were to steal donuts and resell them as your own, why in the world would you choose Dunkin'? That's like purposely cheating off the kid with the worst grade. So dumb. Disagree.
I love that this bothered him so much. He's such a Dunkin' apologist. I'm a fan of the coffee. Whenever we go back to the East Coast, we make it a point to always get our coffee from Dunkin'. But the donuts, honestly, I feel like many other donut places have kind of jumped ahead of them.
I mean, we're definitely living in a donut world these days, for sure. There are many options.
And I was all about their munchkins, which are like their Timbits.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, right? Those freaking ruled. All right, here's our next comment about this vegan bakery selling Dunkin' Donuts.
What's the problem? They make a profit, don't they? If those weirdo vegan people can't tell if the donut is vegan, then that's their problem.
I guess their vegan dar is not working.
No.
A vegan donut? What a miserable way to live life!
There are some bad vegan donuts I've experienced. Some are really good. I can't remember. Mighty O's Donuts, I think they're all vegan. And their donuts, they figured it out. And there's a couple other places I've had that are pretty damn good. But some, you're like, what the hell is this crap?
Oh, no.
Here's our next comment about the vegan donuts.
And they were the best donuts the vegans ever had. The end.
Yeah.
Unless you have some whack-ass tummy issues, why would anybody be a vegan?
Steve, do you have whack-ass tummy issues?
It's all whack-ass. That's why I'm a plant-based weirdo with my whack-ass tummy.
I just came here to say I once dated a vegan, and it was awful. 10 out of 10 do not recommend.
Thanks for sharing, buddy.
I do not care. Get it? Do not care? It's like don't. That was dumb.
Yep.
We have one more comment about the vegan bakery selling Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait, there's meat and donuts? What the?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's sausage and all donuts.
Come on, have you had those bacon maple bars?
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point, yes. Or you could be like my parents, who whenever my wife, who is vegan, myself eating the plant-based stuff as well, they'll be like, hey, we were thinking about getting some lobster. That's vegan, right? I'm like, no. How many times do we have to go over this?
Rockaholics, did you ever have to experience one of your parents jumping into the dating world when you were an adult? How did you handle meeting that person that they were dating for the first time? Call us now as we want to talk to you. 206-803-ROCK. One of the members of our show is about to experience this, and we will talk all about it after Lincoln Park.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
This is going to be a big weekend for our girl, Sarah. She has learned that she will be meeting her dad's new lady friend.
What?
I'm scared for his lady friend.
Yeah, how are you handling this?
You know, I wouldn't say the greatest.
Okay, if you're saying that means it's bad.
My dad has kind of been sort of mentioning this in passing, like, yo, you might have to meet her sometime. And then
last time I was talking to him, he was talking about her.
Yes. And it has been a few months now, but he kind of dropped the bomb on me that would probably be happening this weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah, y'all, yeah.
So is this weekend also moving weekend?
Sure is.
Is she coming over to help move boxes?
Or is he going to help move boxes? No.
Oh,
that was
my.
I'm sorry, it's your father.
Soon.
It's too soon. Is he going to break in the downstairs now?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That's why.
It's like when you get a new boat, you got to break the bottle.
Yeah.
It's got to christen the room.
George and I have been living down the stairs for years now. We have christened that
but
all the rooms.
But he hasn't, yeah.
With the new lady.
Oh.
How did he find her, meet her? I mean, was he doing like dating apps or what happened?
No, he met her in a group where you talk about like your feelings and issues.
Oh.
Yes. So therapy.
Were you in the group as well?
Hell no.
Letting everyone know your feelings about dad dating a new lady?
Yes. I mean, I would love some advice from anyone who may have experienced this, because I don't want to completely scare her or, be
I feel like your dad's going to warn her.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He definitely has.
Try and be nice.
I'm going to try.
That's the least you could do.
I'm going to try to kill her with kindness.
It's awkward for her as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kill her with kindness.
Sarah does not know how to do that.
Don't C-block him.
Oh, no, I want to. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's more awkward if I don't meet her than...
So what's your strategy? Are you going to go up, introduce yourself, say it's really nice to meet you? Like, how are you going to do this?
She's going to say, you're my new mom.
Mom! That'd be funny.
Mom. That would be funny. I'm gonna test her, the ultimate test, and I'm going to say, hey, you want to take a shot? And see her reaction.
You are not going to do that.
You're going to try and get her drunk?
Hey, how people break bread. We're going to take shots. I feel like that's the best initiation.
This sounds like a dad meeting his daughter's my boyfriend, like obviously above age, but like be like, come over here with me to the bar and then pour 2 shots. What are your intentions with my daughter?
That's what I was thinking about saying to her. Except, what are your intentions with my father? You nailed it.
Yeah, sex in the downstairs room. That's my intention.
Oh, no.
It's becoming the sex dungeon.
206-803-ROCK. Have you ever experienced your parent dating as an adult? Dane in Gig Harbor, you've got a grandmother story, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Strap in.
I'm ready. Let's go.
So my grandmother, who just turned 96 literally this week, my grandfather had passed away a long time ago. So my grandma is single. She has 6 girls, 1 boy, and she was talking to one of her daughters, my aunt, about how she was seeing this guy. And they were just, I can't believe you do this. I can't believe you do this. So my grandmother is telling my girlfriend, who she's known for about 30 minutes at this point, this story. And what she is telling her, only known for 30 minutes, she was just like, I don't know why they're getting so mad. It's not like I'm going to get pregnant, and all of a sudden a thud hits. And we didn't know what happened, and it turns out my girlfriend thought it was so funny. She fell to the floor, and my grandma just walked outside to the deck.
Your grandma sounds like a lot of fun. That's awesome.
That is amazing. Oh, yeah, she's absolutely a great person.
Please tell her that the Daily Migs Show says happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'll pass it on.
Right on, Dane. I'm looking at some of the text messages. One person says, you're a grown-ass woman. Get over it, LOL. Your parents are over and never getting back together. Let Pops get his.
Whoa. However, if she's younger, maybe you will have a new sister.
Ooh.
Is she younger?
She is a little younger.
How
but
much?
not like super young.
How many years?
Maybe like 10-ish. So I don't think she could get pregnant. Well, and if she... Well, ooh,
Maybe
I
that
mean,
should be the first thing you say to her. Like, looking at you, I could tell that you can't get pregnant. So I'm okay
How
with
was menopause?
Jeez.
I love all this.
Another text advice for Sarah, just be yourself. You'll scare her off eventually.
That's actually true.
Yeah, but I'm nervous to be myself.
You're going to do great.
Oh, well, we're going to find out.
Oh, I'm excited for you. I can't wait for a full recap next week.
George will be there, so, he'll probably check me.
So how many times has he C-blocked you? You get to C-block him at least half that many times. It's in the Geneva Convention.
That's right.
I do like how we've come full circle, though. Sarah having a boyfriend, him moving into the downstairs basement with her, and him your dad having to hear all those noises coming from the downstairs.
Yes.
And now it's going to be, you guys move upstairs, he has a new girlfriend, and you're going to hear all the noises now.
It's a circle of life right there.
It really is.
Oh my God.
How does George feel about this? Is he excited? Is he going to be cool?
Is he excited to meet her?
Yeah. Possibly a new roommate?
No.
He's not excited?
George really thinks that my dad shouldn't have jumped into something so fast and that he should have been slaying all the ladies
Out
right
selling
now.
his wild oats.
So he's mad at him for settling down with one lady.
Yes. Oh, George is like, he should be going to bikini barista stands. He should be getting these
Your
young
dad- wait a
girls. He
second.
should be left and right and this and that.
Your dad's not 30.
No, I know.
Or 40. Hell, not 50.
I mean, I agree, but George thinks he should have lived his single life.
Did he tell your dad that?
I think so. Yeah.
So you're like, hey, come to the bar with me. Let's have a shot.
I'll be your wingman.
Let me tell you what your intention should be, Pops.
So I
All
don't,
the ladies.
I don't like either scenario here.
No.
I don't want BJ out with all the honeys, but I also...
How would you feel if he starts kissing her in front of you?
Oh man, see, you're gonna awaken a beast this morning.
I'm trying.
I really don't know what I would do. It's because you just saying that made me want to punch you.
I can tell.
So to actually think about it happening,
do you think
hand holding? What about that?
if there's any type of touching,
Oh,
we are going to
booty
have a problem.
squeeze.
Oh, no.
Do you think
tonsil hockey.
Do you think they're going to have an adult sleepover at your house this weekend, and then you guys all wake up and have brunch in the morning?
This weekend?
Of course, this weekend. It's his new spot, man.
Print an eviction notice.
Oh,
on the door.
You violated the code of conduct in this house.
There's only one person supposed to be down here.
No father should be banging ladies.
I'm
crying.
So we'll see, y'all. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, I
Wish me
can't wait for
luck.
Monday.
You know what else we're going to see? If someone can beat Steve this morning. He is currently 124 wins, 30 losses, and 19 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
It's warming up, folks, and about time to turn on your AC unit and cross your fingers. Or you can give up that moment of truth and switch to an American Standard heat pump system like I did. My place is on Comfort Autopilot thanks to American Standard. Energy efficient and reliable, my heat pump keeps things cool like the Arctic in the summer. And with energy incentives, I was able to save. Ready for the future of comfort? Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know James from Lacey is. James, are you there?
I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, James has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What does the movie rating R stand for?
Oh. Restricted?
Correct. You Can't Always Get What You Want is off what Rolling Stones album?
Oh, pass.
The Golden Girls were made up of Sophia, Rose, Dorothy, and who?
Blanche?
Correct. What element are human beings predominantly composed of?
Oxygen?
Yes.
Oh.
Fox and Socks and There's a Wocket in My Pocket are children's books by who?
Dr. Seuss?
Yes. What kind of alcohol is in a gimlet cocktail?
Gin.
Yes. KISS was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in what mid-2010s year?
Mid-2010s, 2015?
No.
2016?
No.
2017?
No. What kind of animal is Abu in Aladdin?
A monkey.
Yes. What is the study of plants called?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What is the study of plants called?
Botany?
Yes. James, 7.
Big game,
Correct.
James.
Okay. All right. That's way better than everybody else has done today. And Steve, too.
Yeah.
So, James, are you going to get us a win? I think
hope so.
Steve, you got a smirk on your face.
Well, no, I get the look from Taryn over there that kind of inspires me to want to shut her face up. Because she's giving me this look like, oh, you're going to lose, buddy.
Because I'm on Team James, baby.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes.
What does the movie rating R stand for?
Restricted.
Yes. You Can't Always Get What You Want is off what Rolling Stones album?
Paint It Black?
No.
Sticky Fingers?
No.
Taryn's a douche.
Oh, my God.
It's unreleased, only available in Japan. I
The
believe.
Golden Girls were made up of Sophia, Rose, Dorothy, and who?
Blanche.
Yeah. What element are human beings predominantly composed of?
Water.
No.
Blood.
No.
Oxygen.
Yes. Fox and Socks and There's a Wocket in My Pocket are children's books by who?
Dr. Seuss.
Yes. What kind of alcohol is in a gimlet cocktail?
Is that vodka?
No.
Whiskey.
No.
Rum.
No.
Oh.
KISS was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in what mid-2010s year?
2014.
Yeah. What kind of animal is Abu in Aladdin?
A monkey.
Wow, yes. What is the study of plants called?
Botany.
Yes. The neighborhood Little Havana is located in what Florida city?
Miami.
Wow, yes. And with that, you get, wow, there's still time going. You get 8 correct, which is barely a win. 8 to 7.
That was so aggressive.
You shut her face up. Wow.
You win this time, Migs.
This time. Honestly, good game. I'm just happy to beat you so I could shut Taryn down.
Well, one Taryn, I hope, would get, because you're seeing them tonight. You Can't Always Get What You Want is off what Rolling Stones album?
Is it Exile on Main Street?
No,
I don't know.
Oh, you should turn in your ticket.
What is it?
Let It Bleed.
Let It Bleed.
Ah.
Of course.
Of course. And then a gimlet cocktail has gin in it. That is what James got correct. Well, congratulations. You still won.
Students at a university are not happy that their school got a robot to deliver their commencement speech. What did the robot say? You're going to hear it after Nirvana.
The Daily Migs Show.
There's a university in Buffalo, Dewville. Is that how you say it? It almost sounds not real.
Like, do you, Bill?
Dewville.
Do whatever you want.
Dewville? It's in Buffalo, New York, and they hired Sophia. She was made with artificial intelligence, a robot, to be its primary commencement speaker for the graduating class. Here is a sample from Sophia's speech.
I am Sophia, a humanoid robot developed by Henson Robotics. I was designed to engage in conversations, learning and adapting through artificial intelligence algorithms. Embrace lifelong learning. Be adaptable. Pursue your passions. Take risks.
All right.
That would be really hard to listen to for more than 30 seconds.
I mean, granted, I got really stoned at my college graduation thing. I kind of zoned out, which I thought was kind of fun, but I'd be kind of annoyed. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what, you guys couldn't afford somebody? I would have rather hear from a professor.
When you think about how much money these students have dropped on their education, like, they deserve a little bit better.
You gave us a robot. Thanks a lot. I mean, at least the robot wasn't talking about how all women should be homemakers or something along those lines, like a certain kicker for a Kansas City Chiefs. But,
that
you
was
know.
very cringy.
Yeah.
There were definitely some mixed reviews from the students, but here are some of their reactions.
They could have done better. I probably deserve better. I don't know about it was nice. It's nice that our school is trying to step out. It's definitely different.
Yeah, different. It sucks.
Yeah.
Do you remember, did you have a special speaker? Because, I mean, you went to, Washington State University is definitely a little This is like probably a few times it gets respected more than another.
Very prestigious university.
It's highly regarded compared to Plattsburgh State University. Like I don't think we had any. I think we might have had like the janitor give the speech or something along those lines. Like there was we didn't have like a celebrity come and talk.
I don't remember who our commencement speaker was. I was probably hungover or drunk or both.
See, I would think they would find like an alumni that like maybe played football, because there's probably a lot of football players that are currently, like Marcus Trufant or Drew Bledsoe or any of those kind of guys. Gardner Minshew would be
my God.
Wouldn't that be an amazing one?
I would get a ticket to graduation and go back for that speech.
Right.
I've got the mustache mania, baby.
Did you guys hear, though, the kicker from the Chiefs? Sarah, did you hear it?
Oh, my gosh.
Danny, you haven't heard it?
Do you have the audio?
I have the audio to kind of preface. So he's speaking in front of a college where there are women that just are about to graduate college to go pursue their dreams or whatever their career is going to be. And look, everyone's got their own opinions, and I get that. And his opinion is maybe he thinks a woman should, be a homemaker. And if he finds a woman that believes that as well, awesome. That's your choice. But like, here he is speaking in front of a room full of people, a good number of them females, and he said this.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives.
And now he's about to go and get in the kitchen.
Oh, I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my...
How are they not booing him already? I would have been.
Their jaws are probably to the ground. Like, where
are we going?
Because at first you're like, okay, what's he about to say? It's kind of inspirational. He's like, yeah, it's time to get pregnant.
I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. All of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school became my wife and embraced one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Crickets.
Do you think the people who got him are just like, we weren't expecting that kind of speech, but thanks?
I don't know what he was thinking.
Can we see your Super Bowl championship ring, please? Can you make up and let everyone wear it at least once?
Also, the fact that he was getting all emotional. Dude, shut up.
Like, everyone has their own path. I mean, there are certain, I remember even thinking about my wife, like, when we were figuring out when we were having a kid, like, what are we doing? Like, are we going to have... is it going to be like a one-income home, or we're both going to work, or daycare? Like, these are decisions I think you make with the person that you love, but everyone's got a different path.
Yeah.
And it seems kind of crazy that here he is to speak in front of people who just graduated with a degree with hopes of one day probably getting a job in that degree, in that field of whatever they studied. And you're like, yeah, you should just be a homemaker.
Well, in his line about how your life hasn't started until you get married and have a child. Ooh. That was like, how did he think that was a good idea to say?
In all fairness, he was asked to write a speech for a graduating class from 1950. And he got a little confused about that.
I mean,
or maybe he thought it was 1920, not the 2020s.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, I mean, my life didn't really start until I got divorced the first time and remarried the second time. Then it really took off. That was my path. Rockaholics, we know that you're a massive music fan, but could you name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? Please prove it. And if so, you could win tickets to see the Struts at Showbox Soto on August 24th. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1 second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
Time to play Hook or Shook. Danny will be playing 1 second of a hook from a song that he picked, and you have to guess what it is. This week, we are playing for tickets to see the Struts at Showbox Soto on August 24th. And this morning, our contestant is Jake from JBLM. Good morning, Jake.
Morning.
So you must get both of these songs right to win the prize. The first one, you'll be on your own. The second one, and this is where you can get shook as a member of our show at random, must get it right for you. If not, you will lose, and we will give those tickets to caller 9. So let's see who you're playing with, me, Migs, or Sarah.
Just past me. Now it's currently on Taryn. Will it stay on Taryn? And it stays on Taryn Daly.
I am excited.
All right.
It's Jake and T-Dog.
Are you ready for this, Jake?
Let's go, T-Dog.
Here is your clip.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can help you if you need help, but let's listen to it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, give me a hint real quick, because I think I got an idea.
I'm putting my baseball cap on backwards.
Yeah, you're going to put your red baseball cap on backwards because you are Fred Durst.
Yeah, it's Limp Bizkit's face.
Can the week that when Limp Bizkit comes to town to play, which I know we're all going to the concert, can we just do a whole week of Limp Bizkit Hook or Shook?
I would love that. All right, Jake, I'm going to try to help you win these tickets right now. Oh, I think I got it. Let's play it again just for good measure.
Oh, yeah.
That would be Buddy Holly from Weezer.
Oh, yeah.
Two of the greatest bands of all time.
Yeah, and they're both coming to town.
I know.
Crazy. What year is it?
The best year of our lives.
Congratulations.
1999.
Yeah, right. You're probably right.
You're going to be going to see the Struts at Showbox Soto on August 24th.
Awesome.
I just can't get enough of it. I was jamming this morning.
Sorry.
Have we talked about something this morning that you want to talk about? Call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. We're going to check in with the Rockaholics after the Beastie Boys.
The Daily Migs Show.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
It's warming up, folks, and about time to turn on your AC unit and cross your fingers. Or you can give up that moment of truth and switch to an American Standard heat pump system like I did. My place is on Comfort Autopilot thanks to American Standard. Energy efficient and reliable, my heat pump keeps things cool like the Arctic in the summer. And with energy incentives, I was able to save. Ready for the future of comfort? Learn more at americanstandardair.com/electrification.
Throughout the morning, we have received text messages and phone calls from our dear Rockaholics that we've not yet had a chance to get to, but the time has come. We are checking in with the Rockaholics, so please give us a call if you want to chime in on anything we've hit on this morning, or if there's something on your mind that you'd like to share with us. 206-803-ROCK. Lenny in Tacoma, you need some advice, and it has to do with a neighbor.
Good morning, everybody. Great show, by the way. Thanks.
Thank you, Lenny.
Yeah. Listen, I've got a problem with a neighbor. They just moved in the first of the year, and they have 5 Pomeranians that will not stop barking.
Oh, no.
And it's escalated to the point where it's beyond dialect. I tried to be a good neighbor when they moved in. I pointed out the good areas to shop, and when they leave town, I'd bring their garbage cans up and hide their packages so they didn't get stolen and stuff like that. But they basically said if I don't want to listen to their dogs bark, that I can move to the country. So
that was their response?
Yeah. So that's what it's escalated to at this point. So I'm looking for ideas. I've tried the ultrasonic thing, and that doesn't work. They just keep barking. So any suggestions?
I didn't even know about the ultrasonic thing. So is that like?
Yeah, basically it stops. It's supposed to stop them from barking, but it doesn't work on all breeds, and obviously this is one of them.
These Pomeranians don't give an F. They're gonna still bark.
No, and they're rescue dogs, so they're dogs that other people couldn't deal with, so they got rid of them. So
is it like all day, all night? Are they outside all the time?
Well, at nighttime it's not an issue, but whenever I'm on my front porch or out in my deck or out in my backyard, they're barking.
Dude, it sucks because like right now we have a puppy, DJ Strawberry Head, and she's becoming one of those kind of dogs, and we're trying our best. Like it's like the moment I hear her barking, I'm running out there. I don't know what's more annoying, the dog barking or me going, DJ, shut up, and then bringing her back. What's wrong with you? I thought we raised you better. But it sucks that they don't even care.
No, and I used to train dogs, and I told them what you do is you get a squirt bottle and spray them in the face when they bark, and they'll stop. And then if that doesn't work, then put a couple drops of orange extract in them because they don't like that, and that will get them to stop.
I didn't know that.
But these guys aren't making any effort. They told me when they moved in, they'll settle down. That didn't happen. Then they said they were going to get them fixed so they'd mellow out. That didn't happen. Then they said dog collars. That didn't happen. So,
and these are directly next door to you?
Oh, yeah. Tacoma, the houses are close together.
Do you want to borrow one of Taryn's roosters? Fight fire with fire. You get some roosters waking them up in the morning.
Well, that's what I was thinking is like, don't get mad, get even. Maybe, get your leaf blower out and start blowing leaves right in front of their place at 8 in the morning.
Some texters have some good suggestions. One person says, call animal control. It falls under a nuisance law. They'll warn them once and then take them away after that. Another person says, if you're within city limits, call the police. The owner could get a fine for having the dogs bark all the time. And I'm like usually not the person that'd be like, call the cops or call anyone, rat them out. But if you've actually done the right thing and said, hey, I can help, or can you do something about it? And their attitude is go F yourself, then go F them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad that it's escalated to that point. But, it was such a peaceful, quiet neighborhood before they moved in. And other people have dogs, and I understand dogs bark. But they bark for a reason. These dogs bark at a leaf if it falls down or if a bird lands in a tree.
Dude, I swear my dog at times goes out there and just like she gets up in the upper part of our backyard and just starts barking to let everybody know she exists.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this has got to stop. Because the neighbors' dogs bark all the time.
Yeah.
And so like I was really happy for the longest time. Lulu would not bark back, but now you got this dog, and I'm like, okay, DJ, we can't be those neighbors.
Our older dog is not a barker. Our puppy, like yours, we're having some bark issues, but my neighbors live very far away, so it's not so much a nuisance.
Right. I think Lenny's kind of like what I'm dealing with, like where you're just like a stone's throw away from your neighbor.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they said, too bad if you don't like it, move.
Them's fighting
move to the country. Do you need new neighbors?
No, not those ones.
No, Lenny. Lenny sounds like a nice guy.
Sorry, not the Pomeranian people.
Yeah.
Lenny can come and kick it with me. He can help train my barking dog.
Orange extract. I didn't know that.
I think I heard like you could put a little vinegar in it because that'll kind of give like a little zing that goes with it. But I've not yet tried that with our dog, but I probably should.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that point just yet. Like we're still, it's not that bad, but like I also don't want it to get any worse.
You don't want to have.
I don't want to be that person.
You want to have Lenny, your neighbor, calling the cops on you.
I would feel off if Lenny knocked on my door and said, "Hey, your dog's like." One of our neighbors was like, "I love your new puppy. She's a loud barker." I'm like, I know what you mean, and we're working on it. Like, because you don't want to be that person. The last thing I would be is like, you don't like it, go move. Screw you.
A 92-year-old woman is going viral because she is fighting back against scammers in a hilarious way. How so? We're going to tell you at 9:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Donna Saltzman is a 92-year-old grandma, and she is in the news because she likes to mess with phone scammers.
I already love this woman.
She's a hero.
Because she's in the demo.
Absolutely.
For phone scammers.
Isn't today National Senior Scammer Awareness Day or something like that?
It's sad, but it's true. It's National Senior Fraud Awareness Day. Nobody more aware than this lady.
Donna is so aware that she trolls these phone scammers until they hang up.
I love her.
There is even an Inside Edition report on Donna.
On the phone is a scammer telling her that her grandson is under arrest for causing a car crash.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, lady?
The 92-year-old is told to pay up or her grandson goes to jail.
He's going to get remanded to the county jail and... Oh no.
But it turns out those are crocodile tears. Granny's turning the tables on the scammers. In another video, she keeps the would-be cheat on the phone so long, he gives up.
Can you give it cheaper to me? No. Oh, well, I'm sorry you wasted all this time.
Can you give it cheaper to me? I love it. She's trying to haggle with a fake kidnapper.
Well, and considering today is Senior Fraud Awareness Day, it should be understood that seniors are currently losing $3 billion a year to scams. $3 billion.
She needs to start a YouTube page where she just video records or audio records these turnarounds and post them. I think, or TikTok. TikTok should be a sensation on TikTok if you just ask with the scammers.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you know what? People like pamphlets for, this kind of stuff. Maybe she should print her own pamphlets and have those sent out, like different talk tracks. That people can follow to mess with these scammers.
That's crazy. Oh, Dan, you were telling me earlier that you were messing with a different type of scammer. They weren't saying anybody was kidnapped.
It's the texting scammers.
Those are the worst.
I love messing with, because I don't know if you guys have gotten the text recently where it's like, hey, how's it going?
All the time.
And then you're like, oh, hey, who's this? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Anna.
Yep.
And then you're
got the wrong number, but how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Nobody talks to you like that.
You want to hang out sometime? And it's like, I got one this weekend, and that's what it was. It was like, I'm sorry, are you not Anna? And I was like, no, actually, this is Anna. I've been waiting to hear from you. I'm going to jail in about an hour unless you Venmo me $500 right now. And they were like, what? Really? And I was like, yeah, can you please Venmo me? Here's my Venmo. And I dropped my Venmo handle, and they just responded, F you, and didn't respond to me the rest of the time.
So it's a legit person that is on the other end.
Oh, 100%.
I always thought it was like an AI bot spam. I don't know, like something that was just done through like technology.
This one was not, because they got very angry when I turned the scam on them.
Wow.
Or I get those from time to time. I don't have the free time. I just instantly delete and report as junk.
Oh.
Because every single time it's like, hey, how are you? Or hey, blah, blah, blah. Do you know where this is? I'm like, yeah, you got the wrong number. First time I remember one time I fell for it, but I was just like, you got the wrong number. And like, oh, this isn't Sheila? I'm like, no. Well, how are you doing? I'm like, go F yourself. I'm not wasting my time. Like, this is totally bull crap.
So we need Danny and Donna to put together a how-to YouTube series.
The Danny and Donna show.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten the ones where it's a picture, like they send you a picture of like a female?
Yes.
Like, it was nice to meet you. I remember I got one of those. I'm just like, I wonder how many dudes, I remember showing it to my wife, like, look at this ridiculousness. Mm-hmm. But I wonder how many dudes have gotten in trouble with their significant other because they snoop on their phone and they see one of those.
I don't know. It's the same picture every time, though. I've gotten at least 3. And
is it a redhead?
No.
Mine was a redhead with a lot of freckles.
No,
Turned out it was Ryan Castle in a wig. It was strange.
Well, that makes sense. He's not trying to scam you, though. He just wants your nudes.
Well, if that's the case, let me get to that folder and start sending them away.
Lawmakers just got involved to determine one of the most important questions of all time. Are tacos sandwiches? We're going to tell you what they decided during the Daily Migs download after AC/DC.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And we've got Ryan Castle in the house, who I will be rocking out with tonight at the Rolling Stones.
That's a fact. If you can stay up that late.
I'm going to try. It's hard.
How are you going to have a tour sponsored by AARP and the band doesn't go on until 9 o'clock?
That's insane.
Get out.
That's stupid.
Get out. I think a Rolling Stone show should have a buffet at 4 o'clock for dinner, and then the show is at 6, and you're home in bed by 8.
I think they should be getting into their encore right now.
You might be right.
You're absolutely right.
What's the one song you want to hear from them?
I don't think I have I don't think anything's poking out my head.
just
Like,
going just to go?
I got to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of Rolling Stone songs, but I don't have like a jam. Angie's pretty great. Wild Horses.
Angie.
Wild Horses is
a good pick.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're doing Like a Rolling Stone, the Bob Dylan cover.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of funny.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It's a little self-indulgent, but okay.
I mean, you might as well. If they can get away with it in their 80s, why not? Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law and the Royals.
Like a kidney stone.
Well, the Mariners played like they had a kidney stone. They ended up losing 4-2. Actually, they played pretty well until the 7th. They gave up a 3-run home run, and everything kind of fell apart from there. Up next, another game against the Kansas City Royals. Hopefully, they can win the series. They got Brian on the mound.
Yeah.
Sad news today as Jimmy Carter's grandson has said the former 99-year-old president who has been in hospice for about a year and a half is actually nearing the end of his days. And the oldest president by far, oldest former
99.
president by far.
He's been old for a long time.
Yeah.
He has been. Very long time. As a kid, my favorite president.
Yeah.
Because he was president when you were a kid?
Because he liked peanuts. And I thought that was really freaking cool. I was like, I want him to stay president. He likes peanuts.
Nothing to do with Steve's politics as a 5-year-old. No, peanut butter.
I feel like me as a 5-year-old had better thoughts about politics than me as in my 40s.
Probably.
I was devastated when he lost the election.
Oh, man.
He let the peanut guy lost. It's terrible.
Oh, the trials and tribulations of a 5-year-old.
We go from peanuts to tacos. One of the longest standing questions of all time has now been answered. Are tacos sandwiches? A judge in Indiana apparently had a rule on this and said, yes, they are.
Agree.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we're talking about two different foods.
Tacos.
It's meat and condiments and vegetables between two pieces of bread. How is that not a sandwich?
So a hot dog's a sandwich for you too?
Hot dog's a sandwich.
Very consistent.
Hamburger's a sandwich. Go to McDonald's. What do they call it? A Big Mac sandwich.
I never bothered to look at that part.
Fact.
Well, should they change it at Jack in the Box to Jack in the Box sandwiches?
If they wanted to. I'm not making a big deal out of it. I think people that make a big deal out of it maybe need a hobby and find some things to do.
Well, they needed to get the legal system involved in this. And now I guess they sided with you. Ryan Castle, a judge in Indiana, did say that, saying, yeah, they are, them and burritos are sandwiches. So are burrito sandwiches?
Sure.
No, this is awful. I hate this.
Crazy man over there.
Like, leave my tacos and burritos alone.
Yes, leave your taco alone.
Yes.
That's what Brad says.
It was right there. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm glad you jumped on it.
Dolly Parton has paired up with Krispy Kreme to create 4 new donut innovations that are right up Dolly's alley. To commemorate this occasion, on Saturday you can get a free donut if you show up to a Krispy Kreme looking like Dolly or if you sing one of her songs.
Okay.
What does that even mean? Like,
working
no, I know that part. Like, do I just show my breasts or something?
Taryn and I are going to show up and do Islands in the Stream.
Oh, great.
I would totally do. I've done that with Brad before. Little duet. Oh, yeah. Because we went as Dolly and Kenny for Halloween
Kenny
one
and
year.
Dolly.
Well, dig out the costume and get us some donuts.
Name a more iconic duo.
Hey, the weather, 73 degrees. It's going to be sun. Thanks to Kia of Puyallup for giving us the Daily Migs download. And that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island. This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.